Said than done. That's going to take some good hitting, but they're going to have to target an over, and this is the one I'm sure they'll have to look at. Mills, as we've talked about, has that ability, but not an easy situation to come in straight away and start pinging it over the boundary.
That's a good bowling, attacking the stumps. I think that would be the key for Nazmul Hussain. As long as you attack the stumps, you'll have that chance of getting the batsman in some sort of a bother. Once you give him the width, short and wide, batsman will fancy a chance of picking up a boundary. That's one of the reasons why you saw the keeper coming all the way and having a word with Nazmul Hussain. Just giving him a little bit of confidence that you've got to bowl straight and you've got to bowl on stumps. Making sure that the fields are at the right areas. He's a busy cricketer, Mushfiqur Rahim. Once again, a lot of, this could be tight, this could be over. Oh my God! Now what's happening there? Both these batsmen in one end and the bowler trying to take the bails off on the same end. Could easily thrown it back at the non-striker end. Unbelievable. It's the nerves again.
It is a nervous time. Panic is setting in. McCullum took off, then slipped. That was the problem. Mills was all the way down. Direct hit probably would have had McCullum, but Mills was in even more trouble in this non-striker's end. Look at Mills, he's committed. He would have given him a wee push maybe. So he couldn't get to hit the stumps at the bowler's end. New Zealand need to find the boundary here.
Yeah, trying to get a big shot in. Only a one. Yeah, the good thing on the previous delivery was that there was not a run scored. On the one that there was an opportunity for Nazmul Hussain to get the ball to hit the stumps. 28 now required from 15 deliveries. They need boundaries. Get the ball to hit the stumps. 28 now required from 15 deliveries. They need boundaries.
10. It's up to 11.2 already. Mills needs to find a boundary.
Slower delivery. Good thinking from Nazmul Hussain. Because the batsmen were thinking to play down the cow corner. And they would like the ball to come onto the bat, but that's the reason why he's bowled a slow delivery. And it seems that the Tigers are on the prowl now. 27 from 14 deliveries.
Well, the thing that's impressed me about Bangladesh these last 15 overs is the bulk of their fields. New Zealand haven't been able to find the boundary because the fielders have been in the right positions.
Once again, well attempted Yorker. They will be thinking for the second one. This could be tight. He hits the stance, but he's well in, isn't he? And there is a good running in between the wickets. Yeah, they've got to push hard at the second. They've got to turn the singles into twos and twos into threes. But good throw. Picked it up, Mahmudullah Riyad. Straight at the non-striker end, but he was well in, way in.
Oh, it's been 21 deliveries since New Zealand's last boundary. It's shown exactly Bangladesh have done the job that they needed. Look at that, 21 balls. When New Zealand have needed to find the rope, they haven't been able to. And that's going to be the difference at this end. Oh, McCullum goes big this time, and he does find the rope all the way, I think. Fielder saying 4, look very close. Nice power from McCullum. Into the over, New Zealand 189 for 7. Port and blow from Nathan McCullum. Last ball of that previous over. Really good shot. Very strong through that area. Just inside the boundary rope. Just what was needed. 21 from 2. Still going to take some hitting to get New Zealand home here, but we know both these players can.
How well he bowls. And this over. 21 of 12. Fuller line delivery, didn't give any room to the batsman. Just a single. If he goes on for 6 singles, you still have a fair amount of good chance of winning the first match. But if somehow they can manage to pick a boundary, then it'll just tilt away towards the opposition. That's a good shot. He's hit that down the ground, but a good piece of fielding from Naeem Islam. They want to get back for the second, which is not there. This is good thinking. Kyle Mills was out of his track very quickly, but was sent back by his partner.
Very good call from Nathan McCullum. Mills wouldn't have got halfway down. Not the quickest between the wickets. Kyle really needs to land a big blow now. I guess Shakib would probably be the key man that he'd want to throw the ball in this situation. I guess the question is, who's going to bowl the last over? The other key bowler, Razak, already bowled his, finished his spell. New Zealand, again, will need a boundary in these next two deliveries. It's a brilliant piece of bowling inside the wide line. Mills has given himself some room to try and go over cover. Couldn't get near it. And in the end, good piece of work from the keeper. He actually left his crease. Just gave himself too much room. Good bowling.
Yes, it's a smart piece of bowling from Shakib Al Hasan. Seeing the batsman going away from the stumps and making sure he doesn't put back to ball. Not straight out. It's gone up in the air, but will fall short of the fielder. Just a single. So the 4 deliveries Shakib Al Hasan has bowled has given him 3 runs. And it should go and cross the target. 18 of 8 deliveries. Still 2 more deliveries to go bowled in this over. Bowling! Brilliant piece of stuff. And who else than Shakib Al Hasan doing the trick for his team. Fantastic piece of bowling. Watching the batsman moving the other side, leaving the leg stump. And then Shakib Al Hasan bowling in round the legs and hitting the timber. Super stuff.
Well, Nathan McCullum's gone across too far here. Exposed his stumps, and Shakib's good enough to hit his leg pole. And that's ended him for 16. Nathan McCullum gone. Bowled Shakib. New Zealand 192 for 8. Tim Southey, the new batsman at the crease, 34 matches, good hitting power, best of 32. Going to need to land a couple of those blows. Oh, that's a good shout. Nice and straight. Oh, he's been given not out. That looked like it was going straight on. End of the over. Good one for Bangladesh. 192 for 8 New Zealand.
$18 of the last over. That's what New Zealand requires to win this game. At the moment, Bangladesh the favourite to go one up. 192 for 8 after 36. This is the last over, and it will be bowled by Nazmul Hussain. Slow delivery. 5 more deliveries to go. Bangladesh going closer. And that's what they are thinking. That's the reason why they stayed back. There was a little bit of rain. The covers were on the field, but none of the spectators went out of the stadium. Rather, I sense that the few more come in to celebrate the victory, which eventually will go the Bangladesh way if New Zealand don't manage to pick up those 18 runs.
swing and a miss from Mills. And harder for New Zealand now. 18 from 4. Really has been an outstanding performance from Bangladesh of late. Held their nerve under pressure. Took an onslaught early, and they really have responded. And look at the crowd. This place is pumping. Bit quiet early on. They've made up for it. That's the dismissal. Went too far across, trying to lap. And Shakib was good enough to hit leg stump. 4 wickets for him today. It's been outstanding. Action replay. That's brilliant bowling from Nazmul. It's out of the back of the hand slower ball, which is very difficult to bowl. But in this situation where the match is on the line, he's bowled 2 outstanding deliveries.
Well, they've already started celebrating, the crowd in the Sheribanga National Stadium at Mirpur, Dhaka. They've only won once, Bangladesh. And they need to, unless they hit 3 sixes, they will carve out the second win against New Zealand. Has hit past the long off fielder. Good shot in the end, picking up a boundary. Is it good enough?
Well, New Zealand needs some extra help now. It's up. They need a no ball or a wide. Good shot from Mills, but too little too late. The 3 balls at the start of the over really hurt. Swing and miss. Just hasn't quite gone New Zealand's way. They've been close. You have to take your head off to Bangladesh. They've been outstanding.
Well, he's hit that into the gap. Fielder will cut it off. Superb fielding from Sharwadi Shuvo, the 12th man. They'll pick up 3 runs. But it would suggest that Bangladesh would end up on the winning note on the first ODI of the 5-match series between Bangladesh and New Zealand. What a way to start the series. Superb effort from Sharwadi Shuvo, giving 100% till the end.
No, that was brilliant. It really was. I've been enthusiastic in the field, taking the chances that have come. And they're going to go 1-0 up in this series.
Well, hit straight to the bowler, but he wouldn't mind not latching onto it, because this would definitely boost Bangladesh into the series. First win at home soil after 7 consecutive defeats. Bangladesh will go 1 up in the series of 5-match game. Well, it looks to be in a bit of a spot of bother, but the celebration will continue. Full length delivery, he did it straight to the bowler, Nazmul Hussain. He went pretty quickly to his right. It's not an easy catch. Might have just hit him on the fingers. But superb effort from the Bangladesh team. Shakib Al Hasan, the first Bangladeshi batsman, a rather all-rounder to score a 50 and take 4 wickets in a match, and that's the man. Mashrafi Murtaza didn't take any part after he bowled only 1 over with the crutch. Jamie Siddons would be a very happy man, and the crowd are already celebrating. Fantastic effort.
Yes, you have to take your hat off. Bangladesh victory thoroughly deserved. 2 wins now against New Zealand in 18 matches. And they had the setback of losing their captain. That man in shot, Shakib Al Hasan, scored 50 with the bat and took 4 wickets. They lost their captain early in the piece, but they recovered well and held their nerve and really were outstanding. Backed by a very vocal crowd that got behind them and made a huge difference. New Zealand will be very disappointed. They haven't played a lot of cricket of late, but the game was there to be won. Fortunately, they came up a little bit short. A lot of happiness in the stands. Those people have stayed on and they've got the result that they wanted.
And here we go. First delivery just played through the onside.
Goes big, makes a decent connection, and is going to go for 4. First boundary. He's an attacking character. He likes to get on with the team.
Comes to hit through the leg side. That was a really good shot. Just 4 men on the offside, 1 man on the boundary. Turn. question and a question mark.
Rolling out free, excellent surface.
Bowling as straight as possible. Almost, if you miss, I'll hit. That is pretty adjacent, but it goes for 4. Ah, that's a good shout. Leg by, you know. Down the leg side again.
Oh, down the ground, lovely shot. Full face of the bat as well, nimble footwork there. Look at, nicely played in the gap. That's going to be a 4. Beautifully done by Ghani. Oh, was in 2 minds there. Lucky escape for him. That's the end of the over as well. 7 gone, 51 for no loss.
Treated the pressure. Again, this looks close. This looks close and given. Oh yes, he enjoys it. He breaks the partnership.
Lucky Mohammad Shahzad walking back for 26, 55 for 1.
Very, very lucky. Nazmul Islam, I thought he would have, that would have gone on to crash the stumps, no doubt about that, but it hit the gloves instead of the pads.
Yeah, off the gloves, no problems this time whatsoever for the umpire to raise the finger.
Usman Ghani, 19 off 26. The score is 59 for 2. The good work that has been set. Has protection downtown, in the air and all the way. There. In the slot, where's this? It's gone. Loosening the shackles with half a dozen.
50 should be a decent score. Oh, straight down the ground. Mentioned that he's got power behind him. And that's a flat 6er. The last one. Oh, once again in the air. That's gone high and handsome. Half a dozen more. Expensive over from Huck. The boundary. Oh, it's high up in the air this time. Could be taken. And yes, it's taken. That's the end.
Yeah, it's gone for 27 of 70. A bridge innings from him. It's 95 for 3.
Not timing it. That's good running. 14 overs gone, 101 for 3. Oh, in the air, chipping, and a very good catch. Not at the pitch of the ball, just chipping that one. Mohammad Nabi. Mohammad Nabi back for 3. It's 101 for 4.
Swinging, swinging, and gone into the crowd. Yeah, interesting enough. Oh, there's another one. Man up in the circle. Captain will... Oh, no. Oh, no. Saqib Al Hassan will not like this. He will be kicking the turf out of it. He struggled to put it away. This time he expects it. He's in a good position. And, like, let me tell you what. That's... Downtown. Is there enough? No, there isn't. The responsibility has paid off.
Najibul Azad run goes for 15. Afghanistan 135 for 5.
Downtown. Downtown. Man coming under it. Oh, he's done so well.
Nazmul Islam Opu would be hoping for.
In the air. The risk of the spinners is paying off.
That's the red. Shafiqullah Shafiq gone for 4. Afghanistan 142 for 6.
Really well bowled. That is some poor running. Really. And Rashid Khan was fuming. But it brings an end to the innings. 145 for 6.
That's the Afghanistan batting card. Mohammad Shahzad looking good once more time. Was very unlucky to be at just leg before wicket. 26 of 22 set things up with his opening partner Usman Ghani.
Dot delivery to end the second over, 11 for no loss. Litton does almost doing everything this time, going down the ground. Beautifully done by Tamim Iqbal. Straight over the head of the bowler. In the air, and that's taken. That's a big wicket. He's delighted, the young man.
With Tamim Iqbal out for 5. It's Mujib once again. 16 for 1.
Looking to play big shots. Genuine edge, went down the track. Wide of the field and the slips has gone to the boundary. But you've got to keep a really close eye. Once again, that is a very good shot. Wow! Incredible shot from Musharka. Consistent basis. Down the wicket he comes. He wants the run. Where is he going? The non-striker.
He's gone by some distance.
Back. Run out for 15. Musharka, Bangladesh 32 for 2. Bangladesh. Such an important batsman. 199 runs in the Mediahas Trophy from Mushfiqur Rahim.
Third. Exactly what had happened there. Once again, could be trouble here. And he's gone. What's happening? What's happening for Bangladesh?
Once again, another run out. Litunda has gone for 12. Bangladesh and a spot of bother at 30.
Oh, that's played well. That's a cracking shot. That's his favourite area. That's
Out in the middle. Oh, hello, a little pickup. A little pickup into the crowd. For Spagiza. Single. Direct hit. I think he's made his ground.
Goal is he's cut off 4 overs. And what a brilliant catch. That is an outstanding catch.
Has to go for 10. 53 for 4. Fine. And that'll be runs.
Well, you can see some classical
pressure. Exactly what he's tried and done well. That's a good strike on the onside.
It's the reverse. Connects it and connects it well. Straight away a boundary. They're taking him in on.
Big shot. Atta Ali Khan. There you go.
Just missed the length.
Equation is close. Well, here we go. Can this run away? Man coming round. The dive is good enough. Big shot over the top. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Where is that gone? It's gone for 4. Luftilla. Outside the line. But that is not good enough. They should be able to get 1 batsman in my past life.
Well, both again a googly. So very difficult to pick up runs. What an over. Just 3 runs in that over. Short and wide, put away. 1 bounce to the fence. Good start to the over from both the teams. Short, this time on the onside. What a shot this is. Another boundary. He looked to be in really good control when he played that shot.
Number 5. That's better, but it'll pick up 4. 3 in a row. This going. Oh, it could be more. It's more. He's putting on the show. Mushfiqur Rahim.
Good point. Very good point here. 4 more. What a knock. What a Jimmy knock he's playing. Look at the reaction from Medias and Miraj. Quick single taken. He'll keep strike. What an over for Bangladesh. Don't forget that.
Down the wicket in the air. Gone. He's gone. Mushfiqur Rahim finds the man in the deep head. Oh my goodness. Bottom edge. Does this run away? Man gives chase. Possible at the stumps. Big shot. In the deep. Looking for 2. And that's just 1. 4 of 1. Big shot. Down the ground. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. What a piece of fielding. They're looking for 3. It comes in. Afghanistan win. What a game of cricket. There we go. Off the ground. He flicks it back and then it's been given runs. I tell you what, Afghanistan win by 1 run and they whitewashed Bangladesh 3-0.
And immediately off the mark is McCullum. Had to hurry, but he hustled enough. Did the New Zealand wicketkeeper batsman. With McCullum on strike, fine leg up, and the man back on that drop kick, just in front of a deep backward square. Short, and there you go. It's the cutout. What a surprise. Challenge on for the field. And just a couple to McCullum.
This time around, he's asked Ruben Hussain to open the attack. That's gone up in the air. Probably that's one of the reasons why. Gone. Brilliant piece of captaincy. And it's Ruben Hussain who's rewarded his captain's faith in him. Brendan McCullum goes.
The first rash stroke from Brendan McCullum. High risk stroke. Yeah, try to smash it over mid-wicket. It's a fair old way outside off stump. And a comfortable catch. And it's caught by the skipper, Shakib. McCullum has to go for just 4. It's 8 for 1. First one down for the Black Caps means BJ Watling. Oh, he sneaks in the Yorker. It's hit the foot of Big JR. Bit shorter. And this time Ryder into deep open spaces there through mid-wicket. Oh, that's not a good shot. He's been given. Yeah, not a good strike. Kept a little low, and it swung back, and it looks straight enough to be given leg before.
Look at the crowd up on their feet. A huge roar. Let's have to see if it's pitched online. It has, and it's just come back. That is beautifully bowled. Plumb in front. No clue whatsoever. No movement of the feet. Caught in the front, just right at LBW Ruben before. New Zealand in a spot of ball at 10 for 2.
2 down already for this team.
No movement, back and forth. Just a little bit of movement, and then it hit him at the back knee. Now the Shah pointing the fingers up to the heavens, and look at the Ruben.
Look at the opening bowlers. Yorker, and just manages to keep it out. A maiden. It's still 12 for 2. Back in the dressing room. Don't want to get in there though, Razak. And Taylor's off the mark and going to come upstairs. You betcha. No, Allendar, he's just got, yes he does. There it is. He said, I just want to make sure that everything's fine and dandy.
To be pointing it to the third umpire. The throw did not hit the stumps. Oh! Has he dropped the ball? He's probably will have a few more looks. Here you go. Yeah, it does seem that the ball had hit the stumps and the bails have come off, and then perhaps the hand. You can't see this from. So let's see. Gone. Push the red button in favor of the fielder, and the crowd goes erupts in the chair.
And Shamin Chowdhury at the back of the commentary box has given that out himself. And the crowd are roaring here at Sri Bangla. This is the stroke from Ross Taylor. I thought it was only a single there. Then there was the misfield. And all of a sudden he's ball watching as BJ Watling, and he gets called back. And he's been given out in terms of the replay evidence. Watling can't believe it. He's out for just a single. Guess what, folks? They're 3 down now for 14. Absolutely agreeable. Big shot here. And he's just saying angling down. And the century maker from the previous game gets the benefit of the doubt. But he does come wide on the crease, does Razak. Look at that.
Not a bad shout at all.
Taylor's going to skim through it. That's all! Direct hit, I think, would have found Ross Taylor short. Very quick between the wickets. Everything's going at 100 miles an hour. Edged, and it's gone straight to second slip. And Kane Williamson will have to go. Ruben Hussain has got his 3rd wicket, and New Zealand in big trouble.
That's another wicket, and what a big one. That of Williamson. Good channel ball here by Ruben Hussain, and Rakib Al Hassan did well. Caught it low down, and the 4th wicket down. He's absolutely on top. So Bangladesh, not Kane Williamson, couldn't open his account. New Zealand in all sorts of trouble. 16 for 4. By Rakib Al Hassan. Just in 2 minds possibly. Then went through with the shot, playing inside the line of that ball, getting the outside edge. And Ruben Hussain, really fantastic bowling to the 3rd wicket for him.
Tory's underway nicely through mid-wicket. Piece of timing. Come back for 2 to get underway.
Well, Maka, who'd have thought that after Bangladesh posted 174, it would have been a cakewalk for New Zealand, maybe?
The target of 175 is looking a long way away. Razak with one that just kept sliding into Taylor. It's played all round it, and the stumps have been shattered.
What is going on with New Zealand? That ball was a straightforward ball, just kept on with arm delivery, playing outside the line, left that gap between bat and pad, and Timber strikes the off stump, and Razak is absolutely over the moon. That is another wicket down there of Ross Taylor for 3. New Zealand 20 for 5.
Grant Elliott is the new man at the crease. Ross Taylor has played all around a straight delivery. Look at that. Look at the gap between bat and front pad. And that ball has just continued straight on into off stump. Taylor will be disappointed with that. Played all around it and just left a gaping hole. Salvage something from the series before they head home. It's through. It's over. Gee, that bounced. I wonder if the Tory got a little inside edge on it. It's by, so it's obviously hit one of the footholds and taken off. Shot from Vittori, picks a gap at cover. It's not hard enough, you'll get 2. Piece of fielding. Into the over, New Zealand 30 for 5. Some sorry looking averages there amongst New Zealanders. Williamson 54, Taylor 36. The keys there really. It's a good shot from Elliott, gets a full toss from Rubal, over pitching, and he puts it away for 4 through mid-wicket.
Just what the doctor ordered for New Zealand.
At the moment 3.6. Gone! Oh! Dropped!
Atta Ali Khan was out of his chair. Can't believe it. It's an easy chance in the way. 41 for 5. And it was Daniel Vittori, the skipper. Prize wicket. 13 overs gone, it's 41 for 5.
Just missing it. Ali Imdad suggesting that it would miss the stumps. Close call.
The right arm round. And, oh, I reckon he could have given that. Ali Imdad, Mr. Conservative. And just ruins the maiden. Last ball of this over has been nipped away. And I think about 3, and it's not there. Elliott's not quick enough. Should have. 2 off that over. They've strategically positioned 2 men in sort of a straightish cover. Big shot here. And Shah says no. End of the 16th over. It's 47 for 5. Not to get Vittori. It's the last ball we've just had. And I tell you what, when you look at that and you're sitting at home in your favourite chair, it's pretty good. Quick wickets, and they're demanding another few more. Goes for the sweep. It's aerial, but there's lots of space. Pitching wedge, and he's got a couple for Dan Vittori.
Bangladesh leading the series 3-0. Short and wide, and put away. That is a welcome boundary.
freebie for Elliott. He gets the sweep out. He just overcompensated here, Shuvo. Think about two. They need to come back and they're taking it on. Yeah, well run.
Use of the feet by Elliott, over the top for 4. Break the shackles. A good shot from Grant Elliott. Got down to the pitch of it, hit it straight for 4. End of the over, New Zealand 70 for 5. 70 for 5, and 50 of those have been scored by Vittori and Elliott. 6 wicket partnership.
Is becoming a bit of a feature as well, and Bangladesh have made one change with Tushar Amin coming in to play in a specialist batting role just to bolster their ranks there. Little Muhammad Ashraf just making a few last pleas to his side. He said at the toss, I want to play a whole game today, a whole game. It's 100 overs. Batsman coming out on the left, Jamie Howe, fresh from 88 at Eden Park, and Brendan McCullum a good solid 40 as well. Yeah, look to be clinical at Eden Park, maybe a little bit more spectacular today. They're 1-0 up in the series. They should be playing with some confidence.
Ready. Well, that's got away from the keeper, and 4 wides coming up. Not a great way to start.
Yep.
Called for 2. And he's committed himself early. Boy, it's a scramble. He might be gone. It's a direct hit. He said 2 immediately, and it was always going to be tight. Now, this direct hit might well act in the favour of the fielding team.
Yes, Brendan McCullum committed himself, as you said, Nisbah. I think he's made it. I think he might have made it. This is outstanding running. McCullum, is it? Yes, he has. How quick is he? Many of others might have got halfway. I thought when he got to this end, he really should have changed his mind and said no, and yelled very quickly. But what a... You have to say in the end, a superb piece of running. But, if not a little risky.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful strike. As clean a strike as you'd see. It's bounced just inside the ropes. But it is a boundary, and it's 29 without loss.
Well,
that's out. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. Well, to be fair to Jamie Howe, he never looked like conceding.
The genuine noise, well, that's... the genuine noise was the genuine edge of the bat. And there was nothing else there whatsoever.
The ball on the wrong line anyway, and Jamie Howe picks up a boundary comfortably. Fine leg is not only inside the circle, he's the second catcher at sort of a leg gully, just away from the keeper, and that's the manufacturing which has paid off. No slip in place, and bowler on hands and knees, Moipasa. New Zealand have 50 up in the 11. Down the wicket, over mid-on for 4. Wonderful batting. McCullum thinking, well, you've given 3 very fast ones in a row. Oh, and again, McCullum repeats the dose. Problems now for Ashraf, definite problems for Abdul Razak. 15 runs off his first over, and he's a 10-over bowler, 69 for none. Yep. To get a couple there. Oh, that's close. Oh, I think he might be in trouble this time. That's a sensational throw from the deep. It really is. It might be Tushar again. It was a beautiful piece of work, and the throw was pinpoint.
That's a fantastic piece of work. Looking at McCullum's reaction, I think he knows he's short, and he is. Got away with one early on in the New Zealand innings. This one, fielded too good, keeper too good, and McCullum a good foot short. Good dive, but well short.
Brilliant fielding from Tushar in the deep. The decision pending will not be a good one. Peter Fulton, get ready to walk out, because Brendan McCullum is going to be on the way back. He knows, he's been told, I think, that it's not looking good for him. Good work from Tushar, good work from Mushfiqur, the keeper, and McCullum's gamble this time around not paying off. but it was another electrifying start for New Zealand. He's gone for 35 and it's 82 for 1. No change in the batting order even after the good start. So yes, Peter Fulton does come out. He's striking at 74 in his career at this point, and most of his batting really a little further down the order, but had a pretty good World Cup. He has a century to his name, and here's a chance today, one feels, to get another one.
Next 5 overs going at 4. Bangladesh will be happy with that. He's found the gap again. There's a man out there. He has to work and he won't make it. And that'll be 50 for Howe.
Very well played one from Jamie Howe. Second consecutive 50 for him in this series.
Nice stroke, Peter Fulton. 108 for 1.
That's beautifully timed. Oh, that's a lovely shot. 50 partnership comes up. Applause all round. And he really just leant on that. Oh, that might be close, yeah. He's walked across in front of it. And he's out, LBW. So another opportunity to grab 3 figures has gone, as Jamie Howe is adjudged to be LBW.
Well, it's straight, it's not turning yet. To me, that's just going on to hit middle and off. About 3/4 of the way up. But Jamie Howe looking to work the ball through the onside. Without any doubt, Tony Hill's made a pretty good call there. Pretty easy one too. And Howe, the shake of the head is not the decision. It's the fact that he's sold himself short again at 74. It's 147 for 2.
Nice time for Scott Styris to come in. Innings well established. 25th over coming up. Run rate of about 6.13. And he comes in with 4 hundreds behind him at this level. Nicely chopped away. Should be cut off. But isn't.
Well, Jamie Siddons is the Bangladesh coach, and being an Australian, he will be looking for higher standards in the park than he's getting today. There have been a number of misfields. To be perfectly honest with you, it should really well have been cut off. He had an opportunity to get the body behind that.
And that will be 50, Peter Fulton.
That
will be 51. He's played well. He's been a player, Stephen Fleming, who has been criticised at times for being perhaps a little slow, but I think unfairly. Down. He almost had a second go. It was hit very well by Fulton. Almost surprised, Renzo. He'll be disappointed, though. He got enough on this that he may think he should have taken this.
Well, it's a key moment. It could have gone one or two ways. He could have turned his bowling spell around. I just wasn't sure how fast it was going to come back, which is often the case, especially in mid follow through, and he just couldn't get the hands around it. That could have changed his day quite dramatically.
Well, this one's up in the air. Has it gone far enough? It may have. Yes, it has. It's taken, but it's 3 or 4 metres over the boundary.
Just when I was talking about a launching pad being set up, you see Peter Fulton opening his shoulder and banging the first one from Farag for a big 6. What a shot, even though Junaid Siddiqui took the catch, but way behind the boundary line.
Well, there's a chance, it's out. Looked like a slower ball. Styris was not there. And that is looped away and picked up very comfortably, and Reza picks up the wicket of Styris.
Fantastic piece of bowling. Outdoing Scott Styris with a slow delivery. We haven't seen too many slow deliveries being bowled by the bowlers, but this time around Reza outfoxing. Nice slow delivery and straight to the hands of Tushar Imran. Good wicket for Bangladesh. Scott Styris goes back to the pavilion. It's 229 for 2.
Ross Taylor is the new man at the crease. 11.2 overs to bat. there. Peter Fulton, he must have got an edge. He swung hard at it. The keeper looked very excited, Mushfika. And he's picked it up. Fulton goes.
Fantastic catch. I thought it might have just bounced off his shoulder or something here. We'll just take a closer look. It's definitely a sign, and missed it the first time, but good reaction. Fantastic stuff from Mushfiqur Rahim to send Peter Fulton back to the pavilion. Good wicket. He goes back 43. It's 246 for 4.
Cracks that, Taylor, and I think he's found the gap there. Yes, he has. That's one of his preferred options, and managing to get on top of the ball on that occasion. A much-needed boundary for New Zealand. New Zealand had found another boundary. And it took Ross Taylor going across the line, did it well. Well, he's got that. Oh, no, that's cracked as well. Same spot with better power. So back-to-back boundaries. Taylor's underway, it seems. It's now 270 for 4. It sounded big. It ended big. You could just see there's a classic case of getting it completely wrong to Jacob Oram.
Well, he's got to keep his nerve now. I just said he's come back and doing a good job. This was just a roll of length. He's tried to change it up. Oram was looking for this. He's run the fingers across the ball. It just set up for Oram right where he wanted it. And these boundaries are not big enough to contain him.
Gone down the ground again. That's 6. Don't worry about that. Straight as a die for Jacob Oram. Big over that for New Zealand now. They have put the foot down. Big over that for New Zealand now. They have put the foot down. Taylor's got that, I think. Yep. Put your name all over that one. That's huge. Longest boundary on the ground, and he's cleared it with ease. 50 partnership for New Zealand for this wicket, and 300 up overall. How good is that? Very good. 6 more. Just crept over. Wasn't perfectly timed, but this is really good power hitting from both Taylor and from Oram. Yep, that's a good hit as well. This has gone all the way, has it? Looks like it. 6 more. Fielded down in the deep there, was lining it up, and all of a sudden he thought, no, I'm not going to get this. It's gone past me. Well past me. Well, this has gone over the top of third man for 4 more. That's 50 up for Jacob Oram in lightning quick time. Just what they've come to see. Brilliant stuff.
330 pass for New Zealand. 55, 30 deliveries. Last ball of the innings.
No timing here. Tamim running in. Can he take the catch? He can comfortably. So Oram's smashing, blasting blitzkrieg is over. The innings is over, but a terrific partnership between Taylor and Oram has seen New Zealand reach their goals of a very big score. No timing in the shot at all. And Tamim running in, judges it beautifully to take a comfortable catch. Great round of applause for both Oram and for Taylor. Partnership just outstanding at a crunch time. So Daniel Vettori winning the toss, deciding to bat first. It was the correct decision, and look how healthy that scoreboard looks. Howe 74, McCullum 35. All at very good strike rates today. Fulton 83 from 93 and Styrus 41 from 44. And then this partnership, this lightning partnership from Taylor and Oram. Taylor 34 from 24 and Jacob Oram out off the last ball 55 from 31. 13 extras in that total of 335 for 5. Well, not exact 2 wickets, but at what cost? 75 runs, 1 for 69 from Raza. And Shakib 10 overs, none for 55, and Tushar got off lightly, really.
So 336 required at 6.72. And we also have to keep an eye on the weather too. It's just clouded over a wee bit here at McLean Park. First ball of the innings. That's a lovely way to start. That should go to the boundary. The timing is quite superb, and it is a lovely shot. Oh, good-looking shot. Just rock back and put it into the gap in the offside. Once it's past the infield, it's gone.
This could run away. I think it's leg byes. It's gone very fine. It's running along the turf. Yes, it is. 4 leg byes. All helpful runs. Mills is very disappointed with himself there. Oh, this is picked up. How well is it timed? It's timed brilliantly. 6 runs. Down the wicket. Whack! Gee, 1 over for Bangladesh. 63 for no wicket. Oh, now this has gone straight up. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who's under it? And Jeetan Patel comes onto the park, gets one, hits straight out in the air, brings him into the play, and he's safe as houses.
Just when things were looking good for Bangladesh, Junaid Siddiqui repeats what he did in the first game. Try to play one too many shots in the air. And on his way losing the wicket. Look at that short. Shears getting on the top, rather bottom end of the bat, and a scoop it straight to the fielder. A soft dismissal. Good wicket for New Zealand. Junaid Siddiqui goes back to the pavilion for 15. Bangladesh 63 for 1.
Bangladesh captain Mohammad Ashraful comes to wicket fresh off the Samsung hero of the match performance in Auckland. 70. Yeah, that's out. He's just run that straight into the hands of McCullum. And number 2 goes down. It's a case of bang bang for Bangladesh.
Good piece of bowling from Kyle Mills this time around. Just a shade outside the off Tamim Iqbal, just trying to fend it off and trying to play, opening the face of the bat. Trying to just dab it over to the third man area, just getting a faint edge. Good piece of bowling from him. Look at that. There you go. Good thick edge and straight to the hands. Safe hands of Brendan McCullum. Tamim Iqbal looked good, but not good enough. 43. It's 64-40.
Maybe he's caught him low down. Maybe Ross Taylor's picked up a real screamer here. He's confident he's claimed that Taylor would know. Now, umpire Peter Parker's got to go to Tony Hill. I'm not sure how good a view Tony Hill had it. He was about 70 metres away. So they might have to go upstairs for this. That was a low, flat drive.
Well, it was full for Mills. That was the first part. Something went faster, Taylor.
Bangladesh is 68 for 3. The skipper goes for 3 today. Lovely shot. Beautifully played away behind point. As good a late cut as you'll see. And that gets Tushar off the mark.
Oh, he's found a gap here, and he's got nice timing on it too. And away it goes for 4 runs. Another 9 overs. Oh, that's very close. That is out. That's the arm ball. And Vettori finally rewarded with a wicket.
Just watch this ball duck in. Just watch this duck in on Tashir. Little undercutter. Went on with the arm. Didn't get a big stride in. This one is out. Tushar on his way for 22. It's 184.
The left-hander Shakib Al Hassan is in. 4 wickets down now. 108 for 4.
Catch!
Been put down. Jacob Oram, usually very safe. Terrific gully fieldsman, big hands, and he could not hold on.
Well, it's eventful. That's one thing this over is, but New Zealanders won't be happy. 2 opportunities, one of their own doing, one not. Jacob Oram will be very disappointed. He has got a good set of hands. Goalkeeper in the past. Should have been taken.
Eventful is right, Stephen. That's a little inside edge maybe for mine there. advancing down the wicket. He'll get that away. That'll skid across the outfield. And that will go for 4. Or for Aftab.
This has gone really high. Chris Martin lining it up. Beautifully taken. Very well taken indeed. And boy, is he happy.
Well, he should be. That is a fantastic catch. Went really high up in the air. Chris Martin had to just take a look at that. Short one, just slicing a top edge to run to his left. Kept his eyes on the ball at the last moment, nearly popping out at the end, but then again, didn't. So wicket number 4 for Miles. Sakir Rosan goes back for 15. Bangladesh 141 for 5.
Swings on the onside this time and does get it away to the fence too. And he goes to 50 with that shot. He's been there a long time, but that's a well-deserved 50.
And a very good one too.
Got plenty of that. And catch taken. Nicely taken by Jacob Oram. A second wicket for Daniel Vittori. And Bangladesh now 6 down.
We saw a good catch a little while earlier, but this is even a better one. Jacob Oram, this was hit flat and very powerfully from Aftab Ahmed. And Jacob Oram had to run to his left and dive at the end to pick up a very, very good catch. Super stuff.
Aftab departs for 54, and it's 164 for 6. Well, to come back to us just as the players are leaving the field, and one would imagine for good too. The steady rain has continued. The umpires have had a chat. They've decided that they will send the players from the field. They do have the ability to come back, of course, but you wonder why they would bother. So after 43 overs, 181 for 6. New Zealand earlier today posting 335 for 5. And Bangladesh always behind the 8 ball. Covers coming out. The rain has looked as though it's closed in around Napier, so I don't think we'll see them back tonight. Yeah, consistency really was the hallmark of this New Zealand batting performance. Every single batsman managed to get over 30, and there was some lofty hitting towards the end. So 335 for 5, and obviously with a score like that, the bowling figures suffered. And have a look down at the RPOs on the far right, and you can see that everybody went for 5 or more, as the New Zealand bowlers, batsmen at least, took toll. Partnerships, well, that was another feature too. They got in there and they supported each other. The opening partnership was a good one with 82. And we had 65, 82, just 17 Fulton and Taylor. But Taylor and Oram rounded it off beautifully with an 89-run partnership.